All right, so on this one here, yours would probably look more purpley or could even look greenish. Depends on what variety, and that is fluorite. Fluorite comes in many colors, sometimes tan, sometimes green, like greenish color, or purple. And yours might look like this, yours might look like that. It's all different. Now, this is kind of a soft one. It's kind of brittle. It can break real easy. It's not as hard as your quartzes, and it does have a white streak. And it also is in it. They put it in toothpastes for the fluoride. That even like when you go to the dentist, they'll give you a fluoride treatment. They'll put some stuff on your teeth that kind of feels like gritty, and polish your teeth, and they'll say, "Oh, I got a fluoride treatment." That's from fluorite. They got the fluoride from there. And you definitely cubic. Now this is a rock because it has different things in it, but this is the fluorite right here. Fluorite can come in octahedral, which is eight-sided flat faces. It looks like two pyramids put on top, and they're all different colors. There's even some that look rainbowy like this. You can see it from turning from purples to greens to yellows. All right, your next one's pretty easy. It's graphite. Graph means to be able to write with it, and that's in your pencils. This is the messy one that gets all over, and some of you guys are coloring in with. So look at your lab books and figure out what mineral letter it is. Now, graphite has been around, and it means in the Greek and Latin word for to write. People began writing with sticks of graphite about 400 years ago. Caused a lot of dirty fingers. So when you remember this one, it was like all over your hands. But it is one that's in your pencils. That is not lead. Its nickname is lead. And it is used for lubricants. They put it in locks because it's nice and slippery and it's pretty soft. And it's in batteries, all kinds of stuff. Now this mineral comes in little sheets. You should know what this one is. It's muscovite mica from Moscow. If you're from Moscow, you're called a muscovite. And it was in window panes from a long time ago. Those were in my. They used it to look for like glass for a while in potbelly stoves, and it is muscovite. And this one here is specular hematite. It's hematite, which hema means blood. It gives a streak of reddish. Maybe yours might be like a reddish gray, but you got the specular one that looks like glitter all over it. Oops. And remember with that, it should be brown, but that brown is actually rusted version of it. And they used it in paints and things to make art. And it was discovered even in Egypt over 3,000 years ago. But it is also used for iron. Hematite, again, yours would become like this, like a reddish, like a reddish gray because of the specular nature. But mostly hematite turns out like that. That's where it gets its name. Hema means blood. It's also used in jewelry, chalk, paint, and then another mineral you have is super soft, super duper soft, real powdery, but not quite as powdery as one called gypsum. Gypsum's used in drywall for building. It's also in toothpaste again. That toothpaste is full of minerals. And your last one is super duper soft. It's talc. It's used in baby powder. They're slippery. It's one of the softest. It is the softest mineral. They also use it in ceramics, like in pottery, making things for pottery. And we know that we use soapstone, which is a little harder than this, but still very soft, and you can easily carve it. And your last one, I think, is magnetite. And magnetite is going to stick to the magnet, and it has iron, lots of iron on it. Oh, never mind. We have calcite too. Calcite has that optical properties to it. It doubles up, and it reacts with acid. So I think that should be every single one of yours. So double check it, put it in there, and then we will